Hi Fixer family, it's Charmin. And you know what? I am a little bit obsessed with pumpkins this year. I don't know what it is, but pumpkins are definitely in my DNA. And I've been so excited to share these ideas that I've had for these different pumpkins with you. And today is no different. I have an extra special pumpkin for you today, a neat home decor piece that is going to be using some paint, some masking tape, and a few Dollar Tree items. We are going to make some so stinking cute pumpkins for your home. Welcome to Fixin' 2. So here are the supplies that we're going to need for the buffalo plaid and grain sack pumpkins. And first of all, you're going to need, of course, these chipboard pumpkins. Now this one is from the ones that they had at the Dollar Tree that had the little, I don't know, I guess you could kind of say it was like a little candle holder or something in the center of it, and I have already taken it apart because I'm going to be using just this side of the pumpkin. And so, and of course, they had these, the bigger pumpkins. So we're going to do that and this one. And then we may even use these DIY sticker pumpkins that they had with the little stickers on the back. Not sure, maybe not, we'll see. And also we're going to be using the metal signs they had, these metal words. They had Thankful Harvest and Welcome. And of course the paint that you're going to need is, I'm going to be using the Waverly chalk paint in the color ink, in the color silver lining, in the color white. And of course I'm going to be using sponge brushes with those, and we're also going to be using this masking tape. This particular masking tape is not quite an inch wide. I thought it'd be perfect for this size pumpkin. And then we're going to be using a piece of scrap wood, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that in a little bit. So let's get going. Okay, the first thing that we are going to do is, of course, we're going to paint our pumpkins. Both of these pumpkins, we're going to paint them white and get those ready because they'll need to, of course, dry. Ready to make our pattern. We've got the white. I did 2 coats of the white and it is completely dry. So now we're ready to go in with our tape and begin the pattern. And basically what we're going to do is you want your piece of tape. I'm using masking. You can use painter's tape, whatever you have on hand, but you definitely want it to be bigger than the piece that you're putting buffalo check on. And you're wanting to find the center of your project. Go ahead and lay that first piece down, and then we're going to take another piece here, and this is going to be like a placeholder. So we're going to put this down right up next to this one. All right, and then we're going to take our next piece. Come in right next to this one. And what that's done is now when you take this one off, it has left that place there, and we'll just move it over to make the next place hold. You just keep repeating the process until you have all of your pieces down. So now make sure that the tape is good and down, and then we want to come in with our gray paint and begin to fill in these areas. Now we're going to take the pumpkin and we're going to turn it 180 degrees where we've got our stripes going this way. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did before. We're going to put our tape using the placeholder piece there too, but we're going to start with the one right down the center. Now that this has dried, we are ready to do the next step. We're going to take our pumpkin and we're going to turn it back up and down like this, normal, and then we're going to take our masking tape and see where these lighter colors are. This is the original where we had originally put the tape. We're going to take and we're going to retape this area again, starting in the center like we did before, leaving this tape here. We're not going to peel this off because we're getting ready to put our black on here. And you want to make sure that you get it right up, right exactly on where you had it before, because you don't want to have any light there where it's not supposed to be. We're ready for the reveal, so let's go for it. Oh, that looks so good. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Oh, that is awesome. Love the way that has turned out. Definitely looks like some buffalo check for sure. Now we're going to move on. We're going to set this aside and we're going to move to the next one. Now, just so that you guys will know, this is actually, you'll get to see the finished product here, but you'll see that this pumpkin is different than this pumpkin. And the reason why is because I actually lost about half of my video footage and had to redo some things, and so this is the only other one that I had. This is the other side of this one. As you can see on this one right here, and this of course is very, you know, I'm gonna do everything similar except for putting it on this base. The base here is just a scrap piece of wood that I took and on my miter saw carefully just kind of put a little kind of like a groove down the center of it so that this could sit in, and I glued it in and then glued this on the front. Now I'm still going to do that, but what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to kind of lift this, when I put this on, I'm just going to kind of give it just enough room in the bottom down here to where it could sit down when I create the base for it. But that's how I got the base, got this to stand up like this. So by creating this, but everything else is just really simple, basically putting it together. So let me show you how I did that. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of set, like I said, set my pumpkin here. And on this one, on the other one you saw, I used welcome. Now this is from the pack of 3 metal words, which it says thankful, harvest, and welcome. So I'm going to use the thankful on this one since I already used the welcome on that one. We just kind of want to get it and see kind of where we want it. And I'm using the Dollar Tree. It's the Fixin. About out of it. Got to get some more. It's equivalent to like your E6000 if you've got that. These metal signs on the chalk paint do not stick well with hot glue. So we're going to use this in order to put it on there. And because it's so tiny, I'm just kind of taking a stick, one of these little sticks that I've been using or whatever. I'm going to turn it over and put it on here like that. So now we're ready. We're going to put a bow on this one. Hot glue strings. How many of you guys love the hot glue strings? Not. Alright, so now we're going to take and we're just going to tie us a bow. So now we've got our bow. So now we're going to make some dovetails. Now we are going to I'm going to create my little burlap flower that I'm going to put right here. And basically what you do to start with is you're going to leave it, take your hand like this, put the ribbon over your hand, leaving a tail on the bottom, and then you're going to wrap this around about 6 to 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Well, let's do 7. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, so we did 7 times what we did. Trim that. And then we're going to leave a little bit on the tail side on this way. Then we're going to take this tail that we just cut and we're going to wrap it around a couple of times that way, and take the longer one and wrap it around the other way. And what that's going to do, there we go, there and there, and that's going to give us where we're going to tie it right here. Alright, so we've made one and we're going to make a second one just like it. Alright. Now that you've gotten them made, we're going to just take and we're going to just kind of pull these out, kind of, I guess you can kind of say it's kind of like fluffing it up a little bit, just kind of separating these. And this particular one, we're going to leave the tails on this one for now, and this one we are going to cut them back just a little bit. short. Because now we're going to fluff this one up. And then we're going to take a little dab of our hot glue and we're going to cross them just like this and glue those together. So now that those are glued, we've kind of fluffed them up a bit. So now we're going to put a little dab of glue right here, put our flower on and tie it in the back. Well guys, there it is. It turned out so stinking cute. And of course, you see right about right there, it has that little touch of the traditional fall color, orange. And of course, this can go with any decor that you may have. And you don't even necessarily have to have the orange on there if you don't want to. You can do whatever you want or just leave it off altogether. It is totally up to you. I help to give a little bit of inspiration and you take it and make it your own. And I hope that you guys will do that. And I'm so glad that y'all came along with me today as I shared how to make this with some paint, some masking tape, and a few Dollar Tree items. And hopefully you can see that making buffalo check is super simple. And of course, I love me some buffalo check, as you guys know. I have made curtains, I have wrapped other pumpkins, I have done a few things with the buffalo check for sure. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this today, and I want you to know that I upload videos every Friday, and I also like to upload, bonus videos from time to time when I'm doing challenges or I have an idea that I really want to share with you. I will do that as well. So make sure that you've hit that subscribe button down there so that you will become a part of the Fixer family, because we would surely love to have you. And also make sure that you're hitting the notification bell there to be notified each time I upload new videos. I don't want you to miss a single one. Well guys, I love you so much, and I appreciate you guys coming along with me as we do these things together. And always remember to keep looking up, because that's where it all is. I'll see you on the next video.